All right, we are at week 4 of our Biggest Loser workouts. Make sure, again, we always have to say that you did your warm-up. This workout is similar to last week in that you have 10 exercises. You're going to go through each exercise 10 to 15 times, moving quickly between each one. Take a break, try to get through that circuit 2 times. All right, are we ready? The first exercise is called prisoner squats. So you're holding your hands here outside of your ears, elbows are back, chest is high, shoulder blades are squeezed together, and you are going to do a squat like we did last week, sticking that butt out. And I'll show you the side profile. You're going to do this 10 to 15 times. Butt way back, head up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. This next exercise is a little cardio component. Call it fast feet, and you're going to do that for 10 to 15 times, so it looks like this. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 to 15. You can modify it by just make sure you use those arms. Tap, 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 tap. More lunges. This time we're just doing a stationary forward lunge. Your goal is to try to reach your foot. If you can't reach your foot, you're going to reach for your knee. Again, I like to use big arm movements, so starting with your arms up over your head. Take a big step forward, lower straight down, try to reach that foot. If you can't reach your foot, just grab the knee and then push back, arms up. Big step forward, lower straight down, reach for that foot or the knee and push back. You're going to do it 1, 1, 10 to 15 times. For those that absolutely cannot lunge, you can just take a step forward. Take a step forward, push back. Step forward, push back. It's just a little bend in the knee. Should hopefully not feel any stress on those knees. Okay, our next exercise, we're working the core, the abs. So you are going to be in a crunched position just like this. You're just going to do cross body punches. With your feet fixed on the floor is easier. If you take your feet off the ground, you're creating an unstable surface to make it harder. Working those abs. We'll show you the modification next. So to modify that abdominal exercise, we'll just have you sit on the edge of the chair, lean back, your heels are on the ground, and you're just going to reach across your body doing those punches. Really think about squeezing those obliques, those abs. All right, we are really rolling now. Now we have squat kicks. I know we're doing a lot of legs, but the big muscle movers, big calorie burners. So we're going to squat down, kick across. Squat down, reach across. Squat, kick, squat, kick. To modify that exercise, you can just do a little squat, reach your knee up and touch it. Little squat, reach your knee up and touch. Now we have inchworms. Inchworms are where you're walking it out on the floor and then you're walking it back up. I'm going to show you the full version and then we'll show you a modified version. So it looks like this. Reaching for the floor, walk out into a plank position like this, and then we're going to walk it back and stand up. Your goal is 10 to 15, but this is a little tougher. You may only get 8 of these, maybe only 5. Showing you that same exercise from the side to get a better view of it. You're going to reach to the ground, walk your hands out. Now to modify, you could just go this far and then come back up. Just go down a little bit and then come back up. The full version is to walk it the whole way out into that plank position, like so, and then walk back up. So another modified version of the inchworm, you could use your couch, a kitchen table, a counter. You're just going to stand a little bit enough away, so we have to reach a little bit, walk it out, lower down, push back, stand up. Walk it out, lower down, push back, stand up. All right, guys, here's another tough one, but very functional exercise. We're going to sit down on the ground, stand up. Your goal is 10 to 15. Maybe you'll only get 3 today, but it's a start. So you're going to sit down on the ground and then stand up. And that's 1. Sit down, stand up. The modification for the sit down, stand up off the ground is just sit down, stand up off a chair. Now this chair does have wheels, so you want to push it against the wall. Obviously you really would want to have a chair that is fixed. So you're just going to make sure the chair is there behind you. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. next exercise is windmills, a little bit of a cardio component, so you want to try to do it fast. I'm going to show you head on and then I'll show you from the side. So your feet are standing a little wider than shoulder width apart, your arms are out, and you are going to try to touch your hands from the front and the back side underneath your body, between your legs. So it looks like this, just like that. And you want to go quickly, so it's 1, 1, 2, 2. Big caloric burner. From the side, it looks like this. Touch, touch, touch. All right, you guys, we are almost done. 2 more exercises. Well, it's really like 3 because you're going to do both sides of this one. Then we have 1 more exercise. These are called diagonal high knee pulls. Last week we did front knee pulls, and we're going to do them from the side, adding a little bit of a lunge to it. Pull. Reaching way back with your foot. Reach way back, pull. You're going to do 10 to 15 on one side. Bringing your head up, your arms up between on the outside of your head, and pull. 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 Here's how we can modify this. Small step back, still bringing your arms up. Small step back, come up and touch your knee. Small step back. Last one is a jumping jack toe touch. Last week we did jumping jacks, now we're going to add to it with a toe touch. Looks like this is the full version, then I'll show you modified. Jumping jack, touch. Again, shooting for 10 to 15. To modify, step out, bring down and touch. Step out, touch. If you can't reach your feet, step out, touch your knees. Step out, touch your knees. That concludes week 4. You guys are on a roll and you're on your way. Good luck.